Not afraid to hand out technicals, and all three. Şengün right away going at Draymond Green, missed it.
The turnover battle has won the game.
Ime Udoka matched up in an NBA Finals a few years ago.
Have Şengün on him and to run the pick and roll that he loves to run.
And now Pajemski will get it organized. Warriors have done a good job.
Especially late in games. They've been able to wear on him a little as Draymond, but their worst shooting night of the series.
Here's Fred VanVleet, bolstered up. This very young, very athletic Rockets roster at
Green's offense.
VanVleet gets Pajemski on his back and Warriors winning game one on this floor. The Rockets won game two here and facing elimination down young Rockets team, winning games 5 and 6 as Buddy was healed on him. It's a matchup the Rockets will exploit, and Brooks, Jalen Green checking Curry, and the long arms of the Rockets forcing.
In this series, they've averaged 11 turnovers. In their 3 losses, they've averaged
wide open spaces in there. Green stands tough.
Have to go one-on-one and score. He's averaged over 20 in the series.
VanVleet on Curry, almost swiped him. Curry gets it up in time. Seems like Houston has dialed into it, and it came at just the right time as they were staring at elimination twice. Draymond Green knocks.
He makes his first 2.
No look. And then Thompson got himself
side corner.
Butler misses. Thompson wants to run it and healed with the foul.
It certainly was. For the Rockets.
Listen to his hand, coach.
Or plus 39 with these 2 bigs on the floor together.
For guys like Nikola Jokic and Stephen Curry, as Adams misses thus far. Steven Adams himself in this series in the first, plus 53 overall. Kuminga missed the layup. Kuminga getting some.
Game 3 with Jimmy Butler out, hasn't played since.
Thompson's defensive possession. Here's Curry, quick release. Curry in and out. He'll start calling fouls on the swipe down of his hand. That injured thumb. Steven Adams gives.
Draymond Green can get into some pick and roll action. With
a battle of the series. They played 5 times in the regular of the year. Again to Adams. Kuminga there, disruptive. And it ends up in an early look to see if he can be a factor in this game 7. For the Warriors, got to get one up. Down to 2, and Butler. Rockets haven't taken one or made one as Brooks, the shoulder of Fred VanVleet. He'll pull up for 3 in transition. No good. Flagrants, and Steve Kerr was concerned if Warriors do advance, his first window of time, coach. It has been all basketball.
It has been. And look, I think Bo's game, a couple of technical free throws, things like that, could end up being the problem in the series. Everybody else has been good.
And some minutes on the floor, gives it to Thompson, in traffic, scores.
What a look as he's going to get a great screen by Moses Moody against that zone. It's not just those 2 guys. Jabari Smith, very long. Steph Curry's down on the baseline. It's even Steven Adams right now.
And Moses Moody driving on Şengün. A lot of size to deal with.
You see Kevon Looney now being very physical with Şengün.
Moses Moody for 3. Missed it back. Whole team shooting sub 40%. Green turns the corner, hangs and finishes. Rockets have 19 points, 14 in the paint. As Green made 3s in that game. Buddy healed for 3, got it.
He's had some success getting around those shots.
Let's go try.
But he came in only 1 for 11 in the other games.
Defender right with him every step. Green's left open, he'll pull it. He's 0 for 4. 3 of those from beyond the arc. Missed it. Eason drives on Curry. Down on the glass. Last shot of the first quarter, it's in. And the Warriors
over now, game 7. All the dream about. I'm just blessed with the situation right now. Just limits as much. Rebounds as possible. So don't get kick out 3s.
Buddy Hield from the Bahamas. Back in Big 12 country. Starred at O franchise. Hield in his prior 2 games.
Into the zone. Green might have gotten away with the travel.
4, and Stephen Curry is 0 for 4. Has not scored as Buddy.
Like a 1-3-1 to start. The slides are the slides of a 2-3 zone.
Hield has quieted down this raucous crowd here in Houston as Rockets in 2 seed. They would host if they advance. A handle, Green, late clock, gotta put one up. Butler does get it off, and it gets a touch. Draymond Green on him this time. Little jump hook is good.
Has been his biggest contribution. Jimmy Butler on the back. I mean, even throughout the playoffs, we've seen a lot more zone period in the league. When they set the pick and roll for Fred VanVleet, he's just
Here's Buddy Hield once again. Here we go. Hield's got 13. By the way, VanVleet's 3 was the first made. Smith stays with it though, and secures the ball. That's going to be a
fine score. Was 592. If you go to the other side,
that's a fast break, but they want to get into their sets as Eason fires up a 3. It's in Twins making a name for themselves. Here's Looney, drops a
and he knows the Warriors game. He's been in a lot of
another Houston turnover. Here's Looney on a rim run and a foul.
Curry is also the leading defensive rebounder in this game. Short roll, he's outstanding. I love this decision to play.
Feed your lawn, feed it. And I trust Kevon as much as I trust anybody, especially in a Game 7.
He's got to go get it. Disciplined by Amin Thompson to stay on the floor with the shot clock.
By Butler, he turns him back. On a VanVleet's hands. VanVleet falls down, recovers, missed it, and beat what he said 50-50 ball. And that was
the possession game. Who's going to get more shots, turnovers, poorly, that they're down in a hole. Perfectly, highly skilled big guy.
Şengün's averaging over. Tomorrow, Knicks Celtics will open up their much anticipated second round. You can go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
In that zone, but they will follow Curry through unless you spin.
And now Green and Şengün, extra pass. Easton in the corner, Cash. Rockets are with the Warriors step for step. Butler rises up, jump shot is...
Both teams play in zone. So interesting now in the NBA.
In your coaching ranks as Şengün hangs, missed it, puts it back, Butler. And he's surrounded. Who touched it last? That's going to be all Butler's left.
Staying in that zone themselves.
Being given a lot of space. Here's Green. Catch and shoot. Green, no good.
2.
Draymond Green on the take, and he lays it in with a... VanVleet lost that late second quarter. Podziemski finds Curry, 3-pointer, no. A dominating force in Game 7's past. Podziemski.
Keep them confident. I keep telling them, do what you all are doing. Not only y'all, but...
And buckets are hard to come by for the Rockets as Buddy Hield late.
Buddy Hield filled behind him and had a wide open look.
He sends that pass from Şengün, gets the steal now. Hield sets it up and he 3. 11 in the quarter for Buddy Hield.
And at this end, it's the Warriors. Long time now, and Houston has not been able to solve it.
A foul in this first half. And that's going to be baseline. Finds Hield, little side step, got a fly by. Hield hits in the quarter. And then Thompson just ran out of his shoe.
Following the Steph Curry, you can't be in a zone and follow.
What a performance in this first half in Game 7. Buddy Hield. In his 21 minutes, Hield has led the party on all your favorite devices. Adams, one rebound despite some disturbance from Podziemski. And there's a follow by Thompson.
Great athlete.
Curry's got nearly 30 feet. Thompson behind the back. Thompson, wow! Podziemski drives on Adams, finds Draymond Green. That's well. First half. Curry finally drills a 3, his lone...
Just to contain Buddy. He said, we lost him 4 times in the zone. It all comes down to better communication.
Defenses, how about that number? The Warriors 67-6 is 3-1 at this point. So, all the numbers. Jimmy Butler, blocked by Şengün. We got Green drives it. Deflection. Here's Butler. Butler is fouled. Double figures with that basket. On just 9 shot at 1. Houston scored just 34 points in that one. Warriors won that 12 points tonight. Thompson lowers the shoulder and lays it in. He's an excellent defender. He was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
That edge, and obviously his athleticism is off the charts. She said, but now F on him a little bit, tease him a little bit, but now everyone else gets to see it, especially on the big stage in the play.
Leandro, for the early part of his childhood, eventually in Florida.
Double team Şengün unless he gets a ball.
Oh, Pajemski! Thompson to Şengün on a rim run, a lot of contact, a foul.
He's in the middle of that zone.
Draymond made sure he felt that. Upper and Şengün in year 4 at age 22. Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota eliminating the Lakers. A 7 seed would go on the road to Minneapolis to start that season. Turnover, Jimmy Butler. Here's Şengün, spins, leaves it. Thompson.
Warriors, one of the big reasons for their success, they only had 3 turnovers.
Gets a touch here. Pajemski on him. Şengün goes to work. Missed the layup. Thompson. But somehow able to get a hand on that ball. He's got 18.
Well, they've got
Desperate for a basket. Rockets defense is tight though, and Thompson has helped the Rockets come back. Curry trying to turn the corner. He's been playmaker tonight for the game. You think your shooters are open, and those gaps. Butler gets a step, finds Pajemski, he lets it hit, and Van Vliet to Şengün. Şengün charges in the NBA this year. He finished 2nd in that category. Pajemski, couple of jab steps. Now he goes, the lefty scores. Tightly guarded. Shots tough to come by. Şengün inside. Let's Green. Curry has just 3 points. 1 made basket. Pajemski. Thompson at 22. Curry's now 37.
And Min Thompson was probably 12 years old, and he's thinking, it's back with Green out. They're going to put Fred Van Vliet.
Curry trying to get free. Eason right in his back pocket. And Curry, what a fit. Rebound to Van Vliet. Eason gets him in the air and a foul. Just 4 for 6 from the line this entire series. And taking a 12-point lead at the half. Pushing that lead to 15 is Eason. Jonathan Kuminga for 3.
Losing it, the 8th turnover for Houston on the night to 5.
Warriors trying to add 2 more points off those Houston turnovers. They're to Kuminga now. And Eason gets a block. That's what he's known for. Down. Second chance for the Rockets. Smith. Curry finds Moody. Moody laces it up. Missed it. Rockets can tie with a 3. Smith on Curry. Curry hanging in there. Smith takes a tough shot. Missed it. Green trying to play make here. Buddy Hield has not scored. And there's Jim. His 2nd. Van Vliet. Tough shot. Missed it. Eason guarding Butler. Here's Green wide open. Green lays it in. 20 tonight for Amen Thompson. Second.
2 presumed MVP contenders.
Butler, bounce pass, Green puts it in. Green's first double-digit game of this playoff. Thompson missed it, Butler here. Butler finds Pajemski, 3-pointer, no good. And here we go to the 4th. Warriors.
Looney back in the game for the Warriors.
Taking on Draymond Green. Şengün puts up a tough shot, missed it. Kurt and Jalen Green. Murray dancing with Smith, gets to the basket, lays.
The lack of help defense there by his Rockets.
Şengün.
50% in the series. Steph Curry gets it open.
But for now, he sits. Curry just gets loose to get something going. We're early in the 4th. Here's Green, drives and is fouled.
51 points in the entire series.
And only 4 tonight. Make it 5.
So if that's on TNT on the 25th, I guess we'd be watching. He did a fabulous job attacking in the first half.
Curry missed an extra pass. Brooks passed it up. Hield's been good on Brooks. Brooks gets a little spin.
If you get the ball in the middle of that zone, that they can get good shots. He's going to...
Jalen Green finds Adams and Draymond.
Nectar, he's composed all the time, and he's helped me when I'm on the floor. He's helped our whole team.
Thank you. He has unlocked this Warriors team in a significant way. A shifty team trade. Miami to Golden State for the final 30 games. 17 of their last 19 games to the finish line as Steph and Kerr.
Different ways. We saw the drive. There's a cut for a basket by Kerr. Minutes to go.
Green, playmaker, sets up Buddy Hield. That's his first 5 on 7 made threes.
Well, that's why a great playmaker in short rolls behind the glass. Curry able to get around Adams all the way to the rim.
Has moved to the scorer's table. He's coming in. Van Vliet, short. He's having a big scoring quarter as well.
Sorry, that's 10 rebound.
Now, Podziemski, the lefty, step back three-pointer, no good. Action's furious here right now. And paying his personnel on the floor. He's got the double big lineup that is
Going zone in the 2 big lineup.
Butler takes on Şengün. Rockets down 12. Brooks, tough angle is
That turnaround jump shot, no reason to send him to the free throw.
He'll shoot the 2 free throws, just 4 points tonight.
Players.
It's quiet in this building right now. Playoffs last in 2020, but that was in the Orlando bubble. But out of the play-in as a 7 seed. And Şengün grabs Curses quickly on Curry. Looks like he's moving well. Podziemski for 3, no good. Green drives, leaves it. Şengün fouled.
Green didn't have a tech or a play.
Şengün walked out.
Not a bad idea. You get a rest when you can in games.
Just 2 games had taken Draymond out of the offense, mostly all series. Stayed attacked.
Big in the game. Fred Van Vliet on Draymond Green.
Well, the great closers in the playoffs goes to work, sets up Draymond. Double team comes. Brooks steps into one off one leg. Curry is fouled.
Man, that's a difficult shot.
4:32 remaining in.
Get down on every possession for the Warriors.
Draymond Green defensive stands as well. Brooks trying to draw a foul. Butler goes to the basket. Butler late deflection. Hield on the run. And Van Vliet pushes Jim Brown on the road in a game 7.
Yeah, this has been a tough place for Golden State to play.
Up where the Timberwolves await. Jalen Green on him. Butler going to work, and Jimmy Butler on his own personal 6-0 run. That's going to be Şengün. And now Curry with a steal.
Well, Curry has downs now. They took one away. A couple of steals.
This is where the daggers come out too.
To do the sleeper there.
One more possession. Amirs sniffing it down. Curry. Buddy Hield.
For Buddy Hield to shoot it. Didn't do it on his own shot, and Podziemski gets him
Within 3 after they were down 15 early in the 3rd. So got to fly. Fans are headed to the exits.
That's in the first 3 quarters.
20 points for Curry. 20 fighting through it, and a double dribble. That'll be a war.
They're thinking about a
Rockets down 15. Thompson, 481. Too little, too late for Houston as Draymond Green, an exclamation. They won 52 games. They grabbed a number 2 seed. They feel like they're going to be around for a while, but this has got to be a crusher to go.
Gone through this series, a 7-game series. You're going to find out about your strengths and weaknesses.
Warriors 4-1 in game 7s. And for the 3rd time.
Imagine Minnesota. You're coming down the season, Brian. We had them for thought. We're going to be in the 2nd round and have home court.
The road, it is the Warriors. From 2015 to 19, went 4-0. Buddy Hield, why not?
Game in game 7.
And a victory lap for the Golden State Warriors.